everybody? It's Todd Staruch, the Horror Nerd, here at New Jersey Horror Con and Film Festival in Edison, New Jersey. It's the first day of the con. I am having a blast today. I have met so many amazing people, and I'm about to meet one more amazing person.
Who's that?
Mr. Jon Abrahams. Jon, how are you?
How's it going?
Good, man. You having a good time? Looks like you're having a good time.
Having
at the
a
con.
blast.
Assaulting people and causing mayhem.
Running into old friends, stabbing them, re-stabbing them, you know. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I almost don't even know where to begin, but we're going to start with Terrifier 3 because
Big
it's
year.
sort of in the zeitgeist right now.
Yes, it is.
How did you come to be involved with these guys and with this movie?
Actually, I met Damien and Michael Levy at New Jersey Horror Con in Atlantic City 4 years ago, maybe. And I was a fan of the first Terrifier. And I was like, look, I love everything you guys do. If we can ever work together, that'd be awesome. And then about a year and a half ago, me and Damien were at another con together. And he was like, we're getting ready to make the third one. You want to be in it? And I was like, yeah. And he said,
Wait, let me think.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe. No. So then he was like, how quickly can you get your head cast? And I was like, say less. I'll be right there. And,
nice.
And there you go. And it's been a year almost to this weekend that we shot it. So it's a pretty quick turnaround.
Yeah.
And a lot has happened in 1 year, you know? Yeah.
Look, man, as a horror film fan, as an indie filmmaker myself, it is amazing the doors that movie is opening, right? Because now theaters realize, hey, we can make money with something like this.
It's super important. You know? I'm a big indie film guy. I also make indie movies, and you know, just the success of an independent like this is great. And now everybody wants to copy that model.
Yeah.
But it's good for guys like you and me because, you know, there's more interest and people are taking us seriously and they want to give us that theatrical releases and stuff.
Sure, and they'll invest some money because like, oh yeah, we can make money on a genre film like this, you know?
I mean,
so it is good stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think is the appeal of the franchise? Like, why do you think it just took off the way that it did? Let's see if I predict what you're going to say. Go ahead.
What's your prediction?
Art the Clown, right? They came up with an iconic, a new icon.
A new horror icon. It really is the Freddy and Jason and Leatherface and Michael Myers of today. And you know, I think it's just Damien's a genius, and I think like he really created a great creature effects character, you know, and that's what people love, and you know, the rest of it all falls into place. But he also gets great performances. There's great kills, you know. There's great story. So there's a lot more to it than just art, but art is what gets it in the door.
Got it.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yes.
See? All right. Awesome.
Put it there.
All right. So, as someone who's done horror movies, I always love asking this question of people who have done genre films. Are you yourself a horror movie fan?
I am.
Nice.
And I'm born and raised in New York City, and I wanted to do creature effects when I was a kid. And my dad used to take me to the Fangoria conventions in New York City.
Oh, I remember those.
And I used to follow Tom Savini around and all that stuff. So I'm no stranger to this scene, and it's really cool to grow up, have been in some, you know, popular horror films, and get to be here. And I did one a couple years ago, and I'm right next to Tom Savini.
Nice.
You know? So, you know, it's cool. And when I met Damien, we kind of bonded over that, you know, because I'm a nerd for what he does and what they do, you know?
Very cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm thinking about Scary Movie, and I want to know, how did you ever manage to keep a straight face ever on that film set?
It's a lot of editing, you know? Yeah. It was pretty much just a laugh fest the whole time.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
I mean, not just the Wayans, who are amazingly funny, but Dave Sheridan and Sherry O'Terry and, you know, everybody. And it was Anna Faris's first movie. So that's a real testament to her.
That I did not know.
Comedy chops.
How about that?
You know? First movie.
Did not know.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So, of all the things that you've been in, I'm looking at your banner back here. It's kind of ridiculous. Do you have a personal favorite of all the projects that you've worked on?
I don't pick favorites. It's like my children. I can't pick favorites. I've been very lucky.
A lot
I've
of
worked
people
with a
say
lot
that,
of
by the way.
people that I love and all that stuff. You know, I love the Wayans family. I was a fan, and then I got to work with them, and that's a dream come true. But you know, I get to work with Damien Leone and David Howard Thornton. That's a dream come true too. So. Yeah.
Good. That's a good answer.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite memory or anecdote then from a project that you've worked on, or something that just stuck in your head all
many.
this time?
Oh, so many.
Anything you can share with the general public. Let's put it that way.
Well, you know, people ask me sometimes like what the process of making Scary Movie was, and it's a very collaborative effort, and like, you know, we got to Canada where we shot it, and they gave everybody questionnaires to fill out about their characters, and you know, I just came up with a bunch of stuff that my guy would be into, and some of it made its way into the movie, because that's the great thing about them. If they think it's funny, they'll put it in the movie. So this hot dog scene I wrote. Yeah. Here we go. Here's
nice.
the hot dog right there. And you know, I'm very proud of that, right? It's nice to not just participate as an actor, but have had a hand in some of the gags and stuff like that. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
One last question. What are you working on these days? Any new projects coming up that you can share with us?
Just came out in Terrifier 3, and I'm in a new Marvel show called Wonder Man, which is going to be on Disney Plus in December 2025. So watch it there.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Jon, thank you so much for a few minutes of your time. I truly appreciate it. I've enjoyed your work all these years.
Thank you.
Like I tell everybody out there, I'm just a fan who gets to do some cool stuff.
And I feel the same.
Right?
You know? Yeah.
So, awesome.
Pleasure to meet you.
Thanks again. Likewise.
Watch it.
Jon Abrahams, everybody here at New Jersey HorrorCon and Film Festival in Edison, New Jersey.
What are we watching?
I thought he was stabbing me.
No.
For a second. I'm like, oh, listen.
Play your cards right, and you get stabbed.
The Horror Nerd signing off. We will see all of you in the next interview.
Horror nerds.